This is a trick that fooled me. And I have to tell you how this worked. About 15 years ago, I was attending the World Magic Summit. It was held in Washington, D.C. that year. 2,000 magicians from around the world. And people say, oh, that must be exciting, all those magicians together. Well, actually, it's a bunch of guys standing around small groups going, you see that? I'll do it again. You see that? It's a geek fest. But there are lectures and shows, and we have a good time. And at the show one night, the greatest living magician was performing. This man's name is Johnny Thompson. He does every style of magic, and he does it all perfectly. And I'm psyched, you know, greatest living magician is there, I'm in, and he invites me up on stage.
Oh, he's doing that.
Now I'm even more psyched. I mean, greatest living, I'm on stage, I'm gonna watch him like a hawk. I'm going to learn something. This is magician speak for, I'm gonna see how he does it. The man proceeded to smoke me like a cheap cigar. I had no clue. I actually said, holy shit, on stage in front of 2,000 people. After the show, he invites me backstage. He says, Ivanovich, come back, I want to talk to you. He says, I want to show you the basics behind what I did. It's one of the reasons why we are there. He says, this is a classic of magic. It has been in literature for like 400 years. Not many people do it. You should learn this. Put it in your act. It will do well for you. Somewhere down the line, you find young magician needs a boost. You teach him. Pass it on. Because still the best magic is learned magician to magician. So I want to show you today the trick that fooled me. I've been working on it for 15 years. And no, I've not yet found the young magician I'm passing it on to. Thompson walks on stage with a little black bag. So the very first thing I did is I got myself a little black bag. I knew I needed one to do the trick. You can see it is sewn together on 3 edges. And one edge here is left open. That's what makes it a bag, which I need to point out in the afternoon next to the bar at the Renaissance Fair. The inside of the bag looks exactly like the outside. It is all black. No, I do not know if you know about sewing. I didn't. I'm told these are called French seams. This makes no sense to me. How do you make a seam with your tongue? But those French are clever and they work that stuff out. Look inside. Do you see anything? Anything in there? Reach inside. Do you feel anything? Go ahead, reach anything. Nothing in there. Still, I saw and felt nothing either, an empty hand, and he goes in and he comes up with this. I know. Where did that come from? Right now, you are me. Every one of you is me. That's why I said, holy shit, right there. He goes, oh, wait, this gets better. Look inside. Can you see the egg deep down in the dark recesses of the bag? You can see it down there. You can see it. You can feel it on the palm of my hand. That is a real solid object. That's not made of rubber. That's not sponge. That's there. And when he took that thing, and it was gone. And I mean, hold it, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe what I've done is I've hidden it somewhere secretly inside the bag. I've not hidden it inside the bag. If I haven't hidden it inside the bag, then logically, where must it be hidden? Outside the bag, which is now inside because I just turned it inside out. If you would please reach inside, pull that inside out for me. Not on the inside, not on the outside. Do you see anything in there? Anything in there? Reach inside, you feel anything? No. Go ahead. Nothing. Still, empty hand. He goes in. Where the heck is that coming from? It drove me nuts because it's so simple. You understand the properties of a bag. You understand the properties of an egg. You can see it in there. You can see it down in there. You can feel it in there. You can feel that thing. That's real. That is solid. He's got that thing. He goes, whoop, gone. I mean, come on, really. It drove me absolutely freaking insane.
Drinking, so cheers.
I'm better now.
I'm not.
You aren't? Well, then let's have you give me a hand. Would you please set down your beer? Come back here a little bit. And what is your name?
Patty.
This is Patty. Everyone say hello, Patty.
Hello, Patty.
Yeah, Patty. Oh, Patty, Patty, Patty. I'm happy to do it, Patty. That's good. Patty, would you reach inside, pull it inside out again? You did such a good job last time. Look inside, Patty. Do you see anything?
No.
Reach in there. Do you feel anything? No. Do you see how I'm holding this? This is called conjurer's position. 2 fingers inside, thumbs on the outside. Hold it just like me. 2 fingers inside, thumbs on the outside. Patty, take a little peek. Do you see anything in there?
No.
I know what you're saying. If I were any good, I'd make it appear now. I'm not that good. Patty, on the other hand, holding on tightly with your right hand. Let go with your left. Show everyone your left hand is empty. Make the magic sound of boop. Very good. Reach inside. Pull out what you find, Patty, and be very careful. Give her a round of applause.